Hi, this is Yung Tran, and I am a student for Dr. Riley in Biology 162. And today we would like to learn more about how giraffe balance their salt and water content. And today we have two experts that work in the zoo. Her name is Sarah Roger and her co-partner, Rebecca Valencia. Uh, Hi everyone. So, Sarah, can you explain to me what kind of biome environment does giraffe occupy and how what kind of food they consume and how they balance their energy when they consume their food?
I have a little video to show you on how giraffes eat their food. A little background on giraffes. They are some of the tallest land animals in the world. They can grow up to 14 to 19 feet tall. This extreme height allows them to eat leaves that are much higher than other animals can reach. They have an average lifespan of 25 years in the wild. Their main food source, they get it from the acacia tree, and they use their prehensile tongues that are almost half a meter long to be able to reach up and browse foliage that's almost 6 meters from the ground. They commonly are found in grasslands, primarily in savanna areas in the sub-Saharan region of Africa. And they have a really cool special adaptation of extreme salivation to protect their tongues from the thorns of the acacia tree that they get most of their water from. So this is the grassland and savanna ecosystem where giraffes are found. The temperate grasslands that they're found in, they have really hot summers and really cold winters. In the summer, they can be found over 100 degrees Fahrenheit, but in the winter, they can have temperatures as low as negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit. And if you have any questions on the giraffe's physiological adaptations, my partner Rebecca can answer all of those for you.
Oh, I have a question. As a student, I would like to learn more about their giraffe physical adaptation. So, Rebecca, so I heard you are expert on this field. So could you explain to me how giraffe large body affects their control and water balance, and how their environment pose the biggest challenge for them, and how they encounter those mechanisms to help them maintain the homeostasis in this environment?
Alrighty, so because they live in an arid environment, just like Sarah had mentioned, they rely on the acacia leaves because they carry a lot of water, and that allows the giraffes to survive a long time without having to go to the watering holes. And at the watering holes is where there's a lot of predators, and the giraffes have to worry about being attacked or eaten. And moving on to like the physiological adaptations. So once again, they have an arid environment. So giraffes have evolved to vary their body temperature, kind of like camels do. So during the day, they are able to lower their body temperature to become cooler. And at night, they increase their body temperature to help them save energy. And then because giraffes have long necks, they have to have a higher blood pressure, and that creates hypertension. And so as they're growing, their necks are longer, and that creates a higher blood pressure volume to get enough blood to the brain. And because of that high blood pressure, it could pose a threat to their kidneys. So to prevent that, they have a fibrous capsule around it, as well as an increased interstitial fluid. And then another factor that they have been able to adapt is their four compartment stomach. So, what the four compartment stomach does is it allows them to digest rough food plant such as leaves, and it contains in the rumen reticulum omesum. This is where they are able to digest um, their pre-fermentation and breakdown of feeds. So they did digest the rough plant material. They regurgitate it back up to their mouth and they chew it like a cud. And then it goes back into their obesium, which is a true stomach, and they're able to digest just like we do. An advantage of that four compartment stomach is it makes use of alternative materials such as cellulose, which carries carbohydrates, and then nitrogens that are not derived from protein. It also helps detoxify poisonous compounds and this allows animals to eat and run right after. Moving on is the salt and water balance.
Oh, for the salt and water balance, I kind of understand a little bit from it. So since I got two experts right here, so just want to verify. So I do know giraffe is a desert animal, obviously. So they live in the harsh environment. They lose a lot of water. They lose a lot of oxygen. They need high energy, so they require oxygen a lot. So what they do is to encounter that is they concentrate the urine, and that's help them excrete the excess salt to decrease the permeability of the skin. They breathe to the snow to reclaim more water, and their lipid content also help them to prevent water loss. The leaf, when they absorb from the environment, when they eat it, they reclaim some water from it. Also, giraffe acquire a lot of water from the morning dew, so they're able to go long without water for a period of time. And also, giraffe like camel, they can drink up to 10 gallon at one time. Is that correct, my expert?
That sounds really good. So to leave you off, we have a couple videos of some giraffes in their natural habitat.
Okay, how do I?